What's going on, guys? Magnolia Mo here, and welcome back to my channel. This is episode 9 of Movies with Extreme Bass. And in this video, I'm going to test the bass in 2 discs. The first one is Oppenheimer, and the second one is Hans Zimmer live in Prague. As you are aware, I recently added the Pioneer Elite VSX LX505 in place of the Marantz 8805A that I used to have in my system. And the primary reason was I wanted to try out DIRAC Live and just basically the bass management and how that room EQ compares to Odyssey. And once I had it all set up, I started watching some familiar content, some familiar movies. One of the discs that I put in was this one right here, the Hans Zimmer Live in Prague, because it has great audio, great musical score. It is presented in Dolby Atmos, but Dolby Atmos is primarily used to fill in the sound, right? There's no directional audio in there, at least I couldn't tell, but mostly it's to give you that 3D sound, to give you that feeling that you're watching it live in Prague, and it sounds awesome. So the sound is great. It's next level. One of the tracks that I always watch, from a demo standpoint, is number 12, right, which is the Dark Knight trilogy section, and the first one, which is Why So Serious. So in that particular composition, there is a bass drop, right, and that bass, it lingers and it's deep, and I wanted to actually test that output and see how Direct Live performs as far as that particular bass drop is concerned, and in general, how the entire disc sounds, right, from a Direct Live room EQ perspective. And I have to tell you, it sounds great. The bass is smooth. It is impactful. It's powerful. So from a bass standpoint, right, in this particular, it's not deep, right? It's not deep. It doesn't, hit that infrasonic range by any stretch of the imagination, but it does produce very loud output in that 30 to 40 hertz range, and you'll see that when I actually demo the clip. And what I recommend is you use your headphones while you're listening to the demo clips. It'll just make it sound better. And then for Oppenheimer, this entire movie, obviously the musical score is great, the dialogue is always clear, and then the bass is just really deep throughout the movie. I've been meaning to test it for a while now. And then the first scene, when the movie opens up, you hear raindrops, right? And then the bass just comes in. That sets the stage for the bass output throughout the movie, right? It comes all of a sudden and then just goes away, right? So that's the first scene. And then the next bass test is at the 1 hour, 57 minute and 20-second mark, when Oppenheimer basically says that he has become the destroyer of worlds. Up until that point, there's just quiet, right? It's basically the speed of light. So they've seen the explosion, and then the blast just follows later, right? And again, as you're just taken back by that blast, and I'm telling you, like in both these scenes, the first one and this one, I mean, we're talking subsonic levels of LFE, right? At least in my system, all the way down to 15 hertz and even lower. You can see on the Omni mic in just a few seconds here. So I'm going to leave a link for both of these movies. If you don't have these discs, I'll leave a link in the description below. I do, earn commission on them, but it helps this channel. Here is the setup. I got the Omni mic sitting in my main listening position with the mic pointing up. All of the speakers are turned off except for the height speakers and the subwoofers. Here's the SB16 Ultra, SB3000 is in the back, and I have the discs playing on my Panasonic UB820 via the Pioneer Elite VSX LX505, and both the other amps are off. Here is the first demo, Hans Zimmer live in Prague. This is the Dark Knight trilogy. Why So Serious is the track. and this is where you get that bass drop, and that bass just lingers and lingers for a good 10 seconds right here. Wow. And here are the two scenes from Oppenheimer, starting with the opening scene of the movie. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.